Hey, this is Artie Astor with B sharp and C, and I've got to do another Nightwish song. This is the song Ghost Love Score live with Floor Jansen as the vocalist. I'm just going to jump right into it and then we'll talk. It's a 10-minute song, so let's just enjoy it. Love that percussion, man. I love that change. And then this change, just amazing. That transition is fantastic. All right, it's a 10-minute and 22-second long song. We're at 2 minutes and 54 seconds. Holy crap on a Trisket. Let me just tell you right now, this is just absolutely amazing. It's everything I've come to love in Nightwish. It's everything I've come to love in Nightwish. And yes, I just said that twice, and I don't know why. Is that a receipt? What is that right there? Right here. I think it's a song list or something. What is that? What is that? I think it's a set list. It's got to be a set list or something. It's definitely something music related. I don't think it's someone's, grocery shopping receipt. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The heaviness in the beginning of the song is awesome. Floor Jansen's voice over the music is just phenomenal. And then the chorus where she just does that thing. I can't even attempt it. Anyways, and the changes. The introduction to the song had like 3 phases, and then the singing starts and it's just driven by the bass and her vocals. I don't know. I can go on and on and on, and she has so much power when she sings. She's like, and she's 6 feet, she's strong, and she puts a lot of force into her singing. She knows how to use the strength that she has. And it doesn't mean that someone who is, 4'9" and petite can't sing the same way. I'm just saying that she uses what she has in order to get the quality of her vocals just fantastic. Okay, let's go back.
Siren from the deep came to me, sang my name, my Lord. Still I write my songs about the dream of mine, worth everything I may ever be. Child will be born again, that siren carried him to me. First of them true loves, sitting on the shoulder.
This part's beautiful. Beautiful.
Without care for love
What's happening now? What's happening? I feel like I'm in line for like a ride at Epcot Center. Oh, this is beautiful. Man, this is incredible. This song is so progressive. I love this. She's feeling it.
Bring me home or leave me be, my love for the kind heart of the night. I have lost the captain for me, who far behind will leave me. Bring me home or leave me be, my love in the dark heart of the night. I have lost the captain for me, who far behind will leave me. Take me, kill me, bring me home. Take me, kill me, bring me home. Every day I keep on watching the secretly with the see nobody will keep of you. Everybody be adoring peace.
All right, so now we're about 6 minutes and 52 seconds into a 10-minute and 22-second long song. This is the definition of progressive. And it's interesting because if you look at like Pink Floyd's The Wall, they could have done something like that. And like Pink Floyd's The Wall, one song kind of goes into the other. Some of the songs are like 2 minutes, some of them are longer, but they decided there to kind of put a couple songs together and keep them as separate songs. So one song kind of leads into the other or whatever. Here you have one song. They could have broken this up into a bunch of different songs, but they didn't. And this reminds me so much of classical music, where classical music does that. Listen to Dvorak. Listen to Dvorak. I think he has this serenade in E major. Na 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 na, and then more flutes come in, na 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 na, right? Um, and that's beautiful. That's a beautiful line. And then the song just changes, and all this other stuff happens within it, and then they go back to it. I'm guessing I'm guessing that they're going to go back to this song started off as. They're going to sandwich it up, I bet, and with that, because structurally, heavy metal, especially progressive metal, is essentially classical music. Oh, I love this. Woo! Oh, I feel like I'm watching Tom and Jerry. God, this is so awesome. It's like a whole different song. How do you remember all these chords? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I knew they were going to come back to this. My favorite part of the song. Good God in heaven. Ah! How? I'm completely and totally speechless. Okay, let me just do something here. All right, so I was doing a little research as to Nightwish, some of their past, former vocalists, and I was interested about this Annette Olson. Um, and according to Google, they had differing views, personality conflicts, disagreement over the use of a substitute singer, which I think was Floor Jansen, difficulties surrounding her pregnancy. And you can only take so much as you got to take it all with a grain of salt, because sometimes people get vindictive and they come right out and they say things that actually weren't always true, or they say things out of anger. Something that I did find interesting is that Annette Olson made a comment that she was not able to be as creative with Nightwish, as creative as she wanted to be. And I kind of, and I'm not taking sides with anything because I think that everybody has their side of the story, right? But I can see that if you just listened to the song that we just listened to, um, you you don't necessarily have a lot of creative space. You know, I mean, the song kind of has to follow a certain outline. The song has a very clear and definitive direction. And sometimes when you're a person in a band, whether you're a guitarist or a lead vocalist or whatever the case is, sometimes the creative aspect is interpreting the music as best you can, but it's not necessarily creating much. Sometimes the actual creativity falls to a few people. And I know creative differences is the reason why most bands break up, you know? Um, but I've been in situations myself when I was working with someone else and it was their song. Um, no matter what my opinions may be, if the song is somebody else's song and they have a clear direction as to where to go, then it's like, then just follow their lead. If someone says, here are the chord changes, do whatever you want, then you have a lot of creative freedom. And I can see Nightwish depending upon who does all the writing. Let me type that in. Okay, so okay, I'm not going to pronounce this name correctly. Thomas Holopin is the primary songwriter for Nightwish, composing most of the lyrics and music. However, he presents his demos to the other band members and they can significantly rearrange the songs or contribute their own ideas. That's exactly how it works. With other members like Marco Hietala, I'm going to butcher these names, Empu Viorinen, Troy Donockley. So who is Thomas Holopainen? Born Christmas 1976, so he's my age. Um, Songwriter and record producer, best known as the primary songwriter and keyboardist, founding member of the symphonic metal band Nightwish. He has stated that his songwriting is influenced by harmonic film music. Oh, I see that. Get out of here with the $2.75. I'm not giving you a dime. Didn't ask for a dime. $2. Before founding Nightwish, he played in the band Darkwoods by Betrothed. Very nice. Who is the lead guitarist? The lead guitarist of Nightwish is Empu Viorinen, who has been with the band since its formation in 1996. He is also a founding member of the band, along with keyboardist Thomas Holopainen. And I can't pronounce any of these names. Um, Born June 1978, so they're all my age. Most famous for being a founding member. Okay, so that was fun. So this is my second time doing a Nightwish reaction. Um, I will say that there is there's a very deliberate approach to their music. They're a lot like Pink Floyd, and I know they're nothing alike. So before I get trashed in the comment section, just hear me out. Pink Floyd has a very deliberate approach to their product, to their music. And when their music is finally presented to people, it has been worked on for a long time. They will spend months or even a year in the studio getting songs done just right. Everything is very deliberate. And there's a good side to that. Nightwish is like that. There's not one person on that stage improvising, you know? And I think that's why some people might think, well, there's not a lot of creative freedom. No, you're not going to get a lot of creative freedom in the realm of a song. It's not the blues, it's not jazz, you know, it's progressive. And with progressive music, whether it's progressive indie or progressive rock or progressive metal, you do need to follow a path, an outline, because the song changes so much. Now I know that I brought up Annette Olson, and her feeling as though she didn't have a lot of creativity within the band. Maybe that was when songs were being written and then she had ideas. Maybe she felt like her ideas weren't being listened to. I honestly don't know. It could just be something as simple as her ideas didn't jive with the band. The band had a vision and she had a few ideas, things that she wanted to contribute to the songwriting, and they didn't necessarily take the song in the direction that the rest of the band wanted to go, or that the main songwriter, Thomas, wanted to go. Did I get that right? He's the main songwriter. Thomas Holopainen. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce any of these names. but But like when I watch a song like this live, I am amazed because I can tell there's just so much work put into it. And to remember those chord changes and how the song is going to change, that takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of rehearsal and practice because you have to change with the song. It's like playing a medley. It's like 3 or 4 songs in one. Something else that I found interesting was the guitar solo in that song um, was not super technical, right? Those can be harder. Those can be harder. When a guitar solo is slow and deliberate and melodic, every note is being listened to. The audience is hanging on every note. So if you go to play a note and you're going to hold that note for maybe a couple of beats, you better be damn sure that you're playing that note correctly. Obviously, you want to play the correct note, but then you want to have the right tone. You don't want your finger to slide too much over the fret because then you're going to get a buzzing sound. Like when you're playing a slow and deliberate and melodic guitar solo, it can be harder because everyone is listening to every microtone that's coming out of your fingers. So it's really, really, really nice. And plus, it's been proven people follow, understand, and relate to slower solos more than fast, complicated melodies and solos. Most people aren't going to um, relate and understand uh, identify with a super complex and fast guitar solo. They're nice to hear, and some of them are actually really nice because it's intertwined. They have fast parts and complicated parts, and they have slower parts. I think it was Tears of the Dragon by Bruce Dickinson. The guitar solo in that, to me, is a perfect example of how something could be fast and technical and driving and exciting. Oh, I froze. Fast and technical and driving and exciting, but then at the same time, it can be very melodic and moving, and that's what you get with heavy metal does that a lot. They intertwine both of those. Anyways, I thought that this was awesome. I am becoming a big Nightwish fan. I need to learn how to pronounce their names. Somebody in the comment section, give me a guide. Help me pronounce these names correctly because I just ain't doing it right. Anyways, let me know what you think of the song. Let me know what you think of my video in the comment section below. This is Artie Astor from B Sharp and C. Keep it groovy.